Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever you are. We got people from all over the world that are watching this live, or you're watching it in a afterwards when we do our classes. This is Tom Painter. My wife LaDon and I are the co-founders of the SuccessandMoneyFoundation.org. We're a nonprofit educational foundation, and we're celebrating you. Today we're celebrating you. We just hit the 23,363 mark for students. Now, the significance of that was that about 3 years ago, we had 300 students. So we've added a comma and a couple numbers in front of it. This is how we make and help people have a better life, is by helping them to learn, earn, and return. So the foundation's purpose is to help you, your family, and friends to have a better life. And we do that by providing free success and money classes for anyone, anywhere. Our mission is to help other people. So for every hour you go to class, the foundation is going to donate a pair of eyeglasses, we're going to feed someone, or we're going to provide some gallons of clean water. Number two is to help you. We've got to help you. So we do that by giving financial rewards, cash, stock, and actually some Bitcoin as well for some of you, for simply going to online classes, and more importantly, sharing with others. That is probably the most important thing that we can talk about, is sharing with others. This is how you learn. This is how you get to the next step, is by sharing with other people. And the last one is we created this wonderful platform, a platform where you can spend hundreds and hundreds of hours going through online classes. Just imagine all the classes you went through in high school and college. Did they ever teach you about success? Did they ever teach you about money? No, they taught you about a bunch of crap that doesn't do you any good. If you can't get a return on that investment, if you can't make money because of something you learned, then you probably shouldn't be spending time in that class. So we want to celebrate the 23,000 students that we have. We added 63 new students this week, and we're up to 171,000 hours of online classes. Now, we have 3 ways that you can make money. 1, you can attend online classes. 2, you can share with others. And number 3 is you can create groups and do this as a group. So just remember that there's 3 ways that you and your groups can make extra money from the foundation. Now, the biggest reward you'll ever get is learning the techniques and the strategies of successful people and then implementing. That is 100 times more important than a little bit of financial rewards that we give out. The financial rewards we give out are to help you get started. We're helping you with it. We're giving you a small little money tree. Your job is to grow that money tree and to take the seeds and grow more money trees. But this is the 3 ways that you and your group can make money. You can attend online classes, which we're thrilled that you're doing. But number 2, you've got to share this. If you share it, you will learn more than if you attend more classes. And the honest piece is, you don't need more classes. You know enough. If you simply know the little 5 steps to financial freedom and the 2 steps for wealth, to be wealthy, then you're on your way. You got to learn how to make more money, period. You need to separate it. You need to be intentional with your money. You've got to give some away. Number 3. Number 4, you've got to invest. It's the one thing that every adult wishes that they would have done, was to started investing at an earlier age. Number 5, you got to save and spend. Inflation is killing us. Governments of the world can't balance their budget, so they just print more money. If you own assets, that's great, because we make money off that. If you don't, you get crushed. Number 6, we got to add real estate and a business. Got to add real estate in a business, because that's how you're going to be wealthy. And number 7 is the wealth formula. You need to take money from all these things: your job, your businesses, your real estate. Make money from those things, have them into separate accounts that make more money. They've got to go up in value. And you got to do this over a period of time. That equals wealth. Now, if there was a pill we could give you, by gosh, we'd just give you that pill. But there's not. We're teaching you how to grow a money tree and how to grow a whole orchard of money trees. So that's why we're celebrating today. So as we look at what we've done so far, we've given over $150,000 to individuals and families for their investment accounts to start saving and investing. We're well over $1.5 million to individuals and families, to schools, churches, charities, groups, and teams to help those in need. This is from the Painter family and to the foundation. Now, let's talk about attending online classes. Here are our top people for the week. This is just for the week of going to classes. So you can see we've got Arenio up there at the top one. You know, get the stuff going on, put it in your background, listen to these classes. You need just to be absorbed listening from successful people. I do. I still do that. I had a real wonderful chat with my good friend Mark Victor Hansen, who is the author of the Chicken Soup for the Soul books, just the other day. And he taught me something, and we talked about business, and we talked about how we can help people. Hang out with people that are successful. Study successful people, and there's wonderful classes online that you can do that. You need to get to class. Get to class. You got to learn, earn, and return. Learn, earn, and return. So every one of you that's on here, congratulations. You're some of the top hours right there. I see my daughter made the list. That's incredible. So we're so grateful for every one of you for being part of this. And my son-in-law, boy, that's awesome. Okay, so they're part of my group, because whenever you enroll anybody, they're part of your group. Your job is to be their main cheerleader. So guess what? We have a little competition going on in our family, and so I'm giving out financial rewards to people in my family and people in my wife's family. All right, top individuals, congratulations. You're you're learning. That's the key. Students that watch the Share the Wealth and Win. Now, the Share the Wealth and Win we've updated it. We want this to be better for you. It's a great place where you start, where you can learn and be introduced to these wonderful classes that we have. And the Share the Wealth is crucial. We know that if you'll go to your first class, usually the Share the Wealth and Win, that the average student will spend up to 20 hours online. If you don't go to that first class, zip, zero, butt kiss, we can't help you. You're out. Boom. That's why the Share the Wealth and Win is so important. Now, we've made some changes to this. We're going to test this for the next 30 days. And so when anyone goes through the Share the Wealth and Win, when you go watch that Share the Wealth and Win, you're going to earn $10, but we're going to make a change to it. We're going to work on your portfolio. We want you to be able to have assets and other classifications. Okay. We're going to teach you about loaning and owning. We're going to teach you about diversification. So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to give you some cash. Now you can, when we give you that cash, I'll tell you what I want you to do is I want you to put that back into your investment account. This is where you can kind of decide where you want to put it. So you can put it back into your stock account. You can buy some more blockchain. Blockchain and Bitcoin are massively different than crypto. Crypto is way over there. They're totally different. Blockchain is a technology that Bitcoin has made famous. Okay, so we're going to talk about that in another class, but we're giving you $4. Now, what do you do with that $4? You can give it away. You can invest it, or you can give it to one of your kids. Now, this is you're on your honor system, but if I'm giving you money, I'm going to ask you to do what I want you to do with the money. All right, this is money I'm giving you. You do whatever you want with your money, but the money that we give you, there's things we want you to do with it. So we're giving you discretionary. There's $4 in there. Do whatever you want. I would tell you to put it into your stock or put it into your Bitcoin. Okay, that's crucial to be able to get it in there. So you're going to earn $10 by going to that first class. Now, here's some of the people that completed that class this week, and that is huge. Okay, there's one of my there's two of my over Thanksgiving in America. There's two of my nephews right there that did it. It's crucial you go through that first class so that you can learn about what we're doing, and you're going to make $10 when you do that. Now, number 2 is to share with others. Share with others is probably the most important thing we can do. When you teach this to someone, when you share this with someone, you learn more than they do. Okay? When you offer this up, and again, you're not selling anything. We're a foundation. We're a charity. We're safe. You have the ability to make a difference in their world. They're on a track. You know, I met with some of my nephews, my grandnephews, in fact, and some of them. They're on a track. Every one of them are going to make, manage, and spend money their whole life. And they haven't learned the simplicity. They haven't learned the simplicity of success and money. That's why we were created. We're best-selling authors and educators and entrepreneurs have ganged up together to go fight this problem. The problem is that you're learning the wrong stuff, and everybody's on social media telling you to do all kinds of crazy things. You need a system. You need the simplicity of it. You need to be able to go to A, B, C, D, and E. Instead, social media gives you 30 seconds of something stupid, and then you're not connecting A to B to C to D. You're going to A to Z and flipping all over the place. So we want you to share. We want you to share. Every one of you have a simple link. Everyone has their own link. And when you share that link and people will enroll, they're part of your group. They're part of your group. Now, the next thing is your job is to get them to get started. Start that, watch that first video, show the Wealth and Win video. They're going to make $10. And guess what? You make $10. This is so important that we do this. Okay, so here's the top enrollers right there. You can see Johnson's right there at the top. I've got two of them right down there. John is right there. This is how you change the world, guys. Everybody wants to change the world. Well, what we do is we change it one at a time. We change it one at a time. And remember that everybody you talk to has the same thing going on. They're going to make, manage, and spend money their whole life. The vast majority of them are going to die broke and in debt because they don't know the simplicity of money and no one shared it with them. Your job is to do that. And if you don't, then they're going to be in a whole different course that you could have fixed if you would have done that. So when they watch it, they're going to earn $10 and you're going to earn $10. Now, we're getting pretty aggressive with this. And the reason for this is that my wife and I, when we put all this money into the foundation, we had a big decision to make. We could have just bought advertising on YouTube and Facebook and stuff like that and got these classes out, but that's not going to solve the problem. We're trying to teach you a habit, and the way we teach you a habit is by doing the things. And when we give you money, we want you to do, we're literally making you jump through a few hoops so you can get it done. Okay, the key is to actually do it. The key is actually to do it. And I don't care if you do it well, I don't care. The key is to do it and then learn from it. That's key, that's crucial. So here's our top enrollers. I got Josh and Audrey on here, number one. Number one right there. So congratulations to Josh and Audrey. I was right behind them, it looks like, for this week. And all of you guys that are on here, you know, we want to support you. We want to be able to give you a financial reward for making that group right there. Josh, you're on with me right now. Can you put your camera on? Are you okay to chat for a second?
Sure.
Well, come on out and talk to me for a second. What happened to you? You've been hanging around with us all this time. Now you're the top dog out there.
Yeah. So this week, I made a goal to beat you, Tom.
Oh,
So, so I saw you like you have 6 enrollments, and I said, "Oh, I need to beat Tom this week. This is my chance." So I tried to reach out to my friends, to my family, and then it's nothing special, but just simple message like, if you want to learn more how to invest in stocks, real estate, and to learn how to save and spend, you can sign up and join our classes. I think one of my friends are here right now in the class, and I invited them to join the class. So basically, that's it. Just share the wealth and help them, learn how to make money and make more money, and it will help them, and maybe they can share it to their friends and family too.
So did you feel a little stupid doing it?
At first, I feel like, oh, this is out of their way. Like, they might ignore it. But I feel like, it's the time. You don't need to feel pressured, but it's the time to help other people and share the wealth. So right now, I feel like satisfied for sharing this to people.
Did anybody tell you no?
Actually, no. People didn't say no.
Really? All right,
Yeah.
tell me your approach. What did you say to these people?
Yeah, I just told them, hey, if you want to learn how to make more money, and learn how to invest in stocks, real estate, and learn many things about saving money, we have a free class. You won't spend a dime. It's just your time. So just, join the class. Check if you are interested in it. Check the website if you like it, and just watch the first video. So yeah.
Then what did you do? Did you text them the link right there on the spot?
Yeah, right on the spot.
So you pull out your phone here. Let me text you a link, and you send it to them. And then what did you do? Did you just walk away, or did you watch them do it?
Oh, so I'm not in there in person, but I help them through online. Like, hey,
Okay.
do this, do that. If you're available this Thursday at 9 p.m., we would like to invite you to join this class. So, yeah,
So are you changing anybody's life? Are you putting them on a different trajectory than where they would be going? You look 10 years from now, 20 years from now. Have you made it so that they can have a better life?
I hope so.
You hope so?
Yeah,
Every one of those people are going to manage to spend millions and millions of dollars in a lifetime. When you take the whole family, you're going to go through millions of dollars. And the vast majority of people are going to die broken in debt. Why? Because they didn't know how to do the simplicity, the 5 steps and the 7 steps to wealth. So if they don't do it, do you feel bad? Or do you take it personally?
no,
No, you gave them an offer. You gave them the ability to be part of it. Now your job is to be their cheerleader. And guess what? When you enroll somebody, now you can see all the hours that they go to. Your job now is to be their cheerleader. It's your backup. Your job is to help them get to that next level. So, and I can't believe that your goal was to beat me, Josh. Is that really what your goal was, to beat Tom?
well, that's one of my goal, but
So
there's
let me give every one of you on this call a challenge. I want all of you to beat me. I want all of you to outdo us. I want all of you to kick Johnson and Daryl, and I want you to outdo us. All right, that's the key. That's the key. We're just big believers, and so we open our mouth. And you know what? I don't take it personally if they say no. And guess what? You offered this to 7 people. How many total people did you offer it to, and how many got a free membership?
I think around 10 people.
Okay, offered this to 10 people, 7 said yes. Were the other 3, did they think bad about you or anything like that?
I don't think so. They just said, "Oh, I'm working right now. I'll do that later." Something like
Okay,
that.
so your job's to follow up. So they didn't say, "Go away. What are you selling me? What's the problem here?"
Yeah,
Well, I'm proud of you, Josh,
thank you.
for making that happen. So congratulations. This is how we do it. If you want to fix somebody's world, you got to teach them learn, earn, and return. There's no pills. There's no special treatment. It's the simplicity of what they do. And we're going to teach you how to be able to go do that. Now, the top overall enrollers, you can see that this one is such a cool thing right here. You can see that Josh is at the top right next to me. So the first yellow one shows all the new enrollments for the week. Then it shows you for your 7-day hours, the total enrolled, and the lifetime hours. I mean, look at that. You've got Daryl and Johnson, they're 6,000. I mean, their combination of their first 2 levels is 10, 12, 13,000 hours. You want to fix the world, guys? This is how we do it. Now, this one's a fun one right here because it puts them into different categories. So the rookies are all the people just getting started. And this is, I believe, from 1 to 5. So they're all competing right there. And John is the top dog right there with 4 this week. Then you go down to beginner. Now, Josh, you've been kicked out from the rookies. Now you're a beginner. Now you get to compete with the beginner group. Then you get intermediate, which is the next step. And then, of course, the next step after that is the top enrollers. Okay, top influencers. You want to make a huge difference in the world? Be an influencer. What's an influencer? An influencer is somebody that enrolls people and then helps them enroll more people. Okay, this is somebody that enrolls people and then helps enroll more people. Now, why do we do it this way, guys? My wife and I could have taken all that money and just put it into just given it away to different charities and stuff like that, but it wouldn't fix anything. Okay, we're trying to help you. Look at Daryl right there. Daryl, as you look at his number one, he and Johnson are going neck and neck, which is amazing. So where you go over to that line where it says T1, looks like Daryl's enrolled 750 people and Johnson's done 1,000. Their groups have done 940 and 541. The 2 yellows are what's so important. Daryl's responsible for 10,000 hours of online classes. Johnson's 13,000. Okay, they're kicking my trash, which is awesome. That's the goal. That's the goal. And you can see Ethan only enrolled 35 people, but but those people enrolled a whole bunch of people. Guess who those people are? Johnson and Daryl. So you don't have to enroll a ton of people. You just got to enroll some of the right people. The thing is, we don't know who's going to be appropriate for it, who's not. It doesn't matter. Just open your mouth and share. So I want to congratulate every one of you for making this board. You want to change the world. You want to fix the world. Quit complaining about it and start doing something about it. This is how we do it. Top influencers. This is the top influencers for the week. So we look at it all the time and we look at it for the week. Number 3, you can create groups. This is really fun, the groups. The groups is where we're getting very aggressive this year. And this can be schools, churches, charities, groups, and teams. So the church top groups, you can see that we've got all kinds of groups. Here's an interesting fact. If somebody signs up in an individual, they'll do 1x in hours. If they come in from a school, they'll do maybe 2x. But if they come in as a church, they're doing 3 or 4x. They're just doing so much more because they have a support team and they've got different ages in there. So the top church groups and individuals, you can see we got individuals that are in these church groups that have been going through hundreds of hours. Okay, our job is to introduce you to some great concepts and to help you get to your next level. And some of that next level is some other organizations that we believe in, that we work with. And so that's part of what we do. Schools. The school's going to be a biggie. School's going to be a biggie. Now, what's interesting is that if people have to make money to live, they got a house payment, they got a rent payment, they got to put food on the table, they got to have a job, they pay attention more. When I was teaching at Utah Valley University years ago, I always wanted to teach the 4th-year students. I wanted to teach the seniors because they had to make it work. They were desperate. I like desperate people because they listen and do stuff. So here's our high schools. So we're out working with high schools, and you can see that we've got all kinds of high schools that are doing stuff. This is going to take off this year. This is going to be big. And I've got my good friend Talmadge on here. Talmadge, this is one of your jobs, buddy, is to go make this thing work. And you can see you got students. Can you imagine these students going through hundreds of hours of classes of success and money? Do you think they're going to learn more in high school by going to our classes or by going to some philosophy class or something that's not going to make any money? The school's job is to teach you how to be successful and how to manage your money and to have a wealthy life. That's their job. And our job is to help them do that. Okay. So congratulations, everybody. This is our Success and Money Foundation. You're part of it. You're a big piece of it. You're making it work. Just open your mouth. Share your link. It's just that simple. Just share your link and you'll help people.